Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my yoga videos. This is just going to be a really short video. It's going to be about 15 minutes, just so that you can do this as much as possible. It's going to be one that you could do every day if you have even a little bit of time. Just pop it on. It's going to be a really nice one just to help open up through the body, work a bit of the core as well. So yeah, just get it on when you can, and I hope you enjoy it. We're going to start today in an all fours position. So bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. And we're going to start with some cat-cow. So we're just going to inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, lift the chin. And exhale to push the floor away. Drawing the belly button to the spine. Inhale as you find that arch through the back again, lifting the chin. And exhale as you push the floor away. And you have the option here to just continue with those cat-cows, or maybe just starting to draw circles with the ribs and the hips. Taking any other movements here that feel good just to help warm up the spine. And if you're taking circles, just making sure you go both ways. And then just coming back to some stillness. We're just going to flip one hand so it's facing up towards you, just rocking nice and gently forwards and backwards. So you may find, especially if you have slightly weaker wrists, that while you're doing yoga, your wrists start to feel a little bit sore. This is very normal. A lot of people have it. Warming them up properly is going to really help. Also, just keeping at it. They will strengthen. They will get stronger. But always just make sure you give them a little warm up. A few little circles on each wrist. And then just coming back to that all fours, we're going to take an inhale, reaching the left arm all the way up towards the ceiling, opening out through the chest here. And then as you exhale, take that left arm underneath the right to find a nice twist through the spine. Inhale to reach the arm all the way up, looking up towards the ceiling. And exhale as you take it all the way underneath. Last time, inhale to reach all the way up. And exhale. Inhale, arm comes all the way up last time. Exhale, just placing the hand back down. We're going to go on the other side. So as we inhale, right arm comes up this time. Find that opening through the chest. Exhale to take underneath the left. Inhale, we sweep all the way up. And exhale to twist. Last time, inhale to lift. And exhale. We're going to lift that right foot up towards the ceiling. So knees at 90 degrees. We're going to fire up those glutes a little bit. So try and keep your knee nice and lifted. We have little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just starting to draw circles with that knee. So we're just going to take 3 going in each direction. Making those circles as big as you can. Really starting to warm up those hips. Maybe they feel a bit cracky or a bit clunky. Beautiful. And then when you're done, stepping that foot all the way in between the hands. Just making sure here that knee and ankle are in line. So you may find that you need to shift that back knee back a little bit more. Think of those inside thighs as squeezing in towards each other. When you're ready, we bring those arms all the way up to a low lunge. Taking an inhale here. And as you exhale, take the hands all the way back to interlace behind you. Index fingers stay long. Inhale to lift the chest up. And as you exhale, hands come to the floor. Hips start to go back to a halfway split. So if you need to bend that knee slightly, you can. Keep those toes facing up towards the ceiling. We inhale to shift forwards into that low lunge. And exhale to come back. And again, inhale to sweep forwards, low lunge. And exhale to come back, try and keep that balance. Last time, inhale, we sweep all the way forwards. And exhale to come back. This time we're taking 3 breaths here. So as you inhale, lengthening through the spine as much as you can. And exhale to fold. And again, inhale, find that length through the back. And exhale as you fold. One more, inhaling here. And exhale to fold, pushing forwards into that front leg. We're going to tuck underneath the back toes, lift the back knee. And then just step back to a plank. So just find that plank position. See how it's feeling today. Keep pushing through those heels, keeping the whole front side of the body squeezed up towards the back. And then we're going to lower knees down to the floor. Elbows stay squeezed in to lower all the way down towards the mat. Roll the shoulders back as you inhale, baby cobra, squeezing shoulder blades together. And exhale into your child's pose. And just coming back to your all fours, we're going to do all of that on the other side. So we're going to lift the left foot this time. So again, just keep the tummy nice and squeezed in, push the mat away. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking those 3 big circles in each direction with the knee. Really making them as big as you can. And then when you're done, stepping that foot all the way forwards in between the hands. When you're ready, inhale, those arms come up, low lunge. So relaxing the shoulders down here. Really squeezing that tummy, keep the belly button squeezed to the spine. Take an inhale. Exhale to interlace the hands behind you. Inhale to lift the chest. And exhale as you release the hands down, hips go back to your half split. Keeping that foot flexed in front of you. Inhale, we shift forwards, low lunge. And exhale, we come back to our half split. Inhale to shift forwards for that opening through the front of the hip. Exhale to push back, stretching down through the hamstrings. Last time, inhale to shift forwards. And exhale to take it back. Keeping that foot flexed, having a little bend in this knee if you need to. We take an inhale to lengthen through the spine. And exhale to fold. And again, inhaling. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Shifting forwards into that front foot, hands come down, tucking underneath back toes, lifting back knee, finding your plank position. Keeping everything squeezed here, we're going to take 3 breaths. We take a nice deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And again, take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Lowering the knees down to the floor. Elbows stay squeezed in as we lower down to the mat. Inhale, this time maybe coming all the way up to your cobra. Shoulders stay away from the ears, keep the neck nice and long. And then exhale, pushing back to your child's pose. Just taking a breath here in your child's pose. From there, tucking underneath the toes, lifting the hips up, we find a downward facing dog. So we're just going to be here for a couple of breaths. So pedaling out through the feet, keeping the tailbone nice and high, bend those knees as much as you need to. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Taking whatever movements here you need to. Maybe it's just holding this position. Just taking one more breath. And then we're just going to begin to walk those feet up towards the hands. Again, you can just bend the knees as much as you need to here, relaxing the head, relaxing the shoulders, giving the head a little shake from side to side. And then just bringing yourself all the way down to a seated position, extending those legs out long in front of you. So feet stay flexed towards the ceiling. We inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale to fold over the legs. Again, inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale. Last one, inhaling. And exhale, fold. Coming back up to seated. We're just going to have a tiny little bit of ab work here. So we're going to start with feet on the mat. Arms are going to come out in front. You can bring yourself back as low as you want to. Obviously, the lower back you come, the harder it's going to be on the abs. So you want to make sure you're working. Just coming to wherever feels good for you, though. Keep that tummy squeezed into the spine, reaching the arms forwards. Keep the shoulders down. We're just going to take little pulses here. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring the feet together, just folding over those legs. I'm going to come back to that same position again. However, this time, if you want to make it a bit more difficult, you can lift those legs off the floor. It's totally up to you whether they are lifted or lowered. But same thing applies. Keep the tummy squeezed in. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, just dropping those knees out to the side, folding over the legs. From there, we're just going to swing the legs around, coming down onto your stomach. So however is most easy for you to get down there. Come down onto your tummy. We're going to take the left arm out long to the side. So you can either have it straight or you can bend it to 90 degrees. Right hand comes underneath the right shoulder. We lift the right leg. And then just rolling yourself over, the head comes down to the mat. So you feel that nice opening through the left shoulder. And a nice twist through the back as well. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. You can use that right hand to help push you around a bit more. And coming back to center, changing to the other side. So taking the right arm out, left hand comes underneath left shoulder, lifting the left leg, rolling over. So if you can't feel it through the front of your right shoulder, just try wiggling that right arm up and down slightly or bending it to 90 degrees if it's not already. This is a really nice one just to help open out through the front of the body, especially if you've been sat down at a desk, at a laptop all day. Just helps to open out through the chest and the shoulders. And just coming back to center. From there, we're just going to come over onto our back, so you can stay the way you're facing. Just flipping over onto the back, bringing the feet up by the heels, pushing through those, feet up to the heels, feet up to the hips. Pushing through those heels, we lift the hips up to the ceiling. And lower back down. We lift up with an inhale. Exhale to lower. This time we inhale, holding the hips up here, then lifting that left leg just off the floor. Keep the hips lifted nice and high. Take a breath in. Exhale to release. Inhale, we lift the other leg. Keep those hips lifted, pushing through that left heel. Taking a breath in. Exhale to release that foot down to the floor, and then nice and slowly, bone by bone, bringing the back all the way down to your mat. Squeezing the knees into the chest. Just give yourselves a little rock from side to side. And then taking the hands around the outside of the feet. Feet facing up towards the ceiling, pulling those knees down towards the armpits into our happy baby. So you can rock from side to side here if you want to. You can play around with maybe straightening one leg, straightening the other leg. Again, just doing whatever feels good here for you. Maybe it's just being completely still. And then from there, we're just going to release the feet down to the outside of the mat. Let the knees drop in. So just taking all that tension off the lower back. Hands can either come to the tummy or maybe palms face upwards on the floor. We're just going to take a few moments here in a Shavasana, so if you want to extend those legs out, you can. And closing off the eyes if they're not already. Just allow yourself this time to be still. Allow all the tension in your body to just completely disappear. And if you have more time, you can just stay here for as long as you want to. And if not, we're just going to start to bring a little bit of movement back into the body. Rolling over onto one side of the body. And then nice and slowly coming all the way up to seated. And we're just going to finish by taking a nice deep inhale, reaching the arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, hands come to the prayer position. And again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. And bowing the head. Namaste.